If you let 'em touch you, touch you, touch you, touch you, touch you, touch you, yeah. The way I used to.
Hey everyone, it's Chris here, and when I did my most anticipated queer book releases, I said there was going to be a most anticipated LGBTQ films list coming out, and it is finally here. So, yeah, these are just movies that are coming out this year. Some of them are actually already out, now that I'm saying it, I'm pretty sure, and some of them are going to be more film circuit things, some things are going to be more level big budget. There's some things you might be expecting me to say probably, and those things are probably going to be said, but yeah, here we are, we're just going to jump into it. I'm going to do some little film clip things if there's trailers like I do with my top 50 queer films list that I need to get back to. And other than that, let's just jump right into it. First thing first, let's just get it out of the way. I am extremely excited for the Love, Simon film.
I've been thinking about why I haven't come out yet. Maybe part of me wants to hold on to who I've always been. Just a little longer.
It's one of my favorite books. Simon's a character that I just extremely related to. He's so awkward and like, the things that he's going through over the course of that novel were things that I felt like I went through and I could relate to. And a lot of the language in the novel is that I really loved around kind of like being queer and kind of some of the feelings that you feel being queer and having to come out all the time and all these different things like that. I loved that. So I really loved that book. I've raved about it before, and I am really excited for this film. This is a gay coming-of-age story, a gay film set on like teenagers and teenage relationships that is big budget from a major studio, and that hasn't happened yet, and I'm very, very excited for it. Like, this is a very big deal. Even if you're not a fan of the Simon Versus book, or you don't think your movie will be something that you're interested in, this is a very big step for queer people in the media. Like, it's a very, very big deal, and I'm very excited that it's happening.
P.S. It doesn't seem fair that only gay people have to come out. Why is straight the default?
I have something I need to tell you.
I like girls. You trying to kill me?
I like men. I'm straight. I'm heterosexual.
Oh, God, help me, Jesus.
Saturday Church. Saturday Church was a film where I looked at the trailer a bit ago, and I was like, oh, this looks really good, and then I realized it was a musical, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. This is a story following a young black male who is coming to terms with his sexuality and also the way that he wants to express himself with his gender and different things like that.
I don't know why you're freaking out.
Mom and Dad told you not to wear Mom's clothes.
I won't do it again.
I'm Ebony.
Ulysses.
What kind of name is Ulysses?
I think it's kind of cool. I like it.
Where are you going?
Saturday Church.
He ends up going to this place called Saturday Church, which is like a group for LGBT youth, and really finding himself there. And I believe the character does run away at some point, so he's dealing with like LGBT homelessness and things like that. And really interested in seeing it. I'm pretty sure this one's already out. This is one of the ones I'm pretty certain is already out. And I just need to find it somewhere and watch it because I'm just very, very, very much about this concept. And then it's also a musical, which I feel like will be extremely interesting.
I said goodbye, goodbye to you. Baby, you know I'm moving on.
So I'm not even sure, Boy Erased. So I'm not even sure if the film Boy Erased is coming out this year, but it does look like it will be. And the cast for it is bomb AF. Is got Nicole Kidman, we got Javier Dolan, we got Trina Zahn, we got all these other fantastic actors, and I've never read the Boy Erased book, but I've wanted to. It's been something that's been on my TBR for a while. I feel like I even took it out from the library once and just never got around to reading it, but because I have so many books out from the library all the time. But it's a film that it's a book that I've always been interested in reading, and I know a lot of people on BookTube who read it and really enjoyed the novel, and so I'm very interested to see how the film goes. And I think the casting is top notch, and I'm just really, really excited for this one to come out. Like, when this comes out, I'm definitely going to be seeing it 100%, and I'm probably going to read the book before that. If it's confirmed coming out late in this year, I will be reading the book before then as well. Princess Sid.
You new to town? I'm visiting my aunt.
I'm Katie.
Sid.
Hey, I get off in about 10 minutes if you want to, I don't know, go for a walk or something.
I'm very excited for Princess Dead. Princess Dead, a lot of people looked at the trailer and thought it seemed boring, but it just seems like a really chill film about a young girl who's going off to visit her aunt, meets a girl in the town there, and they start some type of relationship, and it's just about like life and family and love and sex and everything, and it just looked like really up my alley. And the more I've looked at the trailer...
You were both married to men?
I was a widow. Betty was married, got divorced.
So you liked it and you didn't?
Are you asking if we like dick?
The more I've been like, yeah, this is definitely something I think I'm going to enjoy. And I might actually watch it with one of my friends who also wants to see this film because they like one of the actors in it. I don't know their name. But like, yeah, this is going to be one that I'm really looking forward to. So.
Gracias, mi amor.
A Fantastic Woman is a story about a trans woman whose husband dies. I believe she's married, and they're married, and her husband dies, and it's about just the conflict she has with the family. The family doesn't want her to come to the funeral, and all different things, and there's some legal issues going on, and it just looks like a really fantastic film. Like, this was literally something like where I was like, I'll go check out this trailer. And I looked at it and I was just like, how had I not been hearing things about this film yet until now? Because it looks so very good.
Pero tú no vas a ir a ningún funeral ni a ningún velorio. ¿Entiendes?
I'm going to link to all the trailers down below. Definitely going to watch the trailer for this one. I really don't know much more about the film besides that. But it's just something that I definitely want to watch, and I don't need to know more than what I've seen in the trailer with it, because it just looks amazing. And like it's gonna be like a film that's gonna hurt me. Like it's gonna hurt me a little bit. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be frustrated. I'm gonna be angry. But it also looks like a film that's going to be fantastic. Disobedient is a story which has one of my favorite actresses in it, Rachel Weisz.
Why else would I be here? Hello, Esty.
And it is a story of a female-female relationship in an Orthodox Jewish community, and honestly, it just seems right up my alley. Like, I always want to see more films with female-female romances, first of all, and I wanted to read more books with female-female romances this year as well. So, when I saw this trailer and, like, saw that it was an Orthodox Jewish community, it just really intrigued me.
My house we're talking about. I keep it in order.
I feel like this would be something that would be interesting to see from the background that I have already on the topic, and so I'm really intrigued by this one. Also, just think, again, fantastic casting. Fantastic casting.
I want to take your picture.
Seriously. The Miseducation of Cameron Crowe. That book is currently sitting on my shelf over there, unread, and that is a problem. But I will read it, because guess what? The movie adaptation of it is coming out this year. I'm not really, I haven't really looked into the casting too much for this one. I know the actors, but I haven't, seen them in a lot of things, because, me. But, I'm excited for this one. The Miseducation of Cameron Crowe is about a teen girl whose family dies, and then she has to go live with her aunt, and during that time, her aunt finds out about her sexuality and decides to send her to a conversion camp. A lot of people have read the book and told me, Chris, you should read the book. So much to the point that I actually bought the book, and I have it, and I own it, and I still haven't read it yet, because I'm a mess. But I will be reading the book, and I will see the film, because I think I am gonna. It's a book that I definitely think I'll enjoy. It's a little bit of one of those books where you look at it and you're just like, man, that looks kind of daunting for me. I don't know why, but it really does. So maybe I'll have to do it as a challenge for myself at some point this year. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read it. It's gonna be fantastic. And then I'm going to watch the film, and I'm going to hope the film's going to be fantastic as well. But either if I don't read the book, I'm actually going to watch the film, let's be honest. This is one where I might do it in reverse order, because I'm such a mess, but I hope to not do it in reverse order. I hope to be not as much of a mess later in the year. So that was some films. There are actually a lot more films that I could talk about, but I didn't want to get this video way too long. There's a film called Sebastian and Vida in Virginia. I'm going to have the trailers for both of them down below. They're kind of they were kind of like my extras, like if I had time, I'd go into them type things. But I don't know as much about those two trailers, but they're my honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, Vida in Virginia and Sebastian. Trailers are going to be linked down below for those as well if you want to check those out. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this. You should tell me if you have any LGBTQ films that you're excited for that are coming out this year. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.